Welcome to the south of France. Here I am in my dad's garden, and I didn't get to do any filming the last couple of days because we had thunderstorms, so yeah, it was pretty rough. It's that typical April weather where it's like 1 minute it's chucking it down, the next minute the sun comes out, 5 minutes later it's chucking it down again, so you know how it is. So I'm just taking a walk around my dad's land. Haven't done it yet because of the weather, and obviously it's that time of year, April time, where everything is exploding with growth, so there's just abundance everywhere. It's amazing. There's insects everywhere. There's a beehive over there that I've just got in really close to try and get some shots. I mean, I don't really know what everyone's so scared about bees. I mean, I was like 1.5 meters away and they just don't give a crap about me standing there. You know, I think it's only when you start messing with them that you can get stung. But I suppose there's different types of bees all over the world. Bonnie, be quiet. Oh, here come the doggos. They're all excited. I think they're going for another walk. Hello. Hello, hello, Tatty. He's very nervous. He doesn't like it when you have something in your hand. He's got a very checkered past. I think he was mistreated as a puppy, beaten with a stick or something. It's quite sad, really. But he's quite happy milling around. Hello. He keeps his distance. Bonnie, on the other hand, won't shut up. She's running around like a nutcase. It looks like Tatty's coming with me on my little walk around the land. So he's actually got 20 acres here, and obviously he's pushing 70 now, so it's not that easy for him to manage. But he does a pretty good job. But I've come over here for 4 weeks to help him do some electrical work and some other stuff around the house, help him push on a bit, and also just get away from the UK, really, and daily life. So yeah, I'm going to try and make the most of it. It's beautiful weather today. It's only 17 degrees. Oi, oi, hello. So it's only 17 degrees, but the sun makes it feel like it's 25. I'm wearing my hiking boots and trousers. I actually came out here with a coat. I had to take it off immediately. But I'm getting pretty hot walking through here. It's very overgrown, look. But this is sort of the border of the property that we're walking along now. But it's just nice to get out here, and I mean, it's so quiet. All you can hear is the dogs barking, the crickets chirping, and the birds whistling. Oh, there he goes. So that's Tatty that's just run past, and the one in front is Bonnie. She's only a few years old. She's still quite hyper, but she's grown so much since I saw her. She's almost doubled in size, and she's filled out a lot. She was a skinny little thing before. She loves to go for a swim in the pool as well. Tatty's not so keen. But yeah, she loves it to cool off. But that's only because Dad was putting her in the pool when she was a puppy, so she got used to it and now she loves it. Oi, oi. Guys, this way. Come on. Bonnie. Tatty. Bonnie. Come on. This way. Sorry, they're walking out of the property. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Bonnie. What's she doing? She's caught the scent of something. Bonnie, come here. Come on. Good girl. Come here. She's sniffing the air. She's found something. What is it? What have you found? Get you strutting around like you're in the place. You can get a lot of deer on the land, so I think they've... Oh no, she's having a wee. She's looking for a safe place to have a wee. yeah, they get a lot of deer on the land, so they often catch the scent of them. Where are you going? Are you looking for a place to wee as well? I think he is. What are you up to? You look suspicious. Oi, Tatty. He's probably found some poo to roll in. Bear with me a second. Tatty's leading the way. He's giving us a tour of the property. Which way are we going, Tatty? Straight on, please. Okay, you're the boss. Should have done a French accent because he's a French doggo. Jacques Tati. What are you doing? Come on, stop dilly-dallying. You think he's waiting for me? Come on then. Where's your sister? I'm actually kind of glad that I'm wearing trousers at this point because the grass is super long here. It's good for the birds and the bees though, as they say. Come on, buddy. So these were the beautiful trees that were my dad's pride and joy that died during the drought. They had, I think it was last year or the year before, when we had that 46 degrees in France. And they just didn't survive, unfortunately. But they're still standing here. This is the pool that they built a couple of years ago. And we made the most of last summer. Hopefully I'll be getting some swimming done in here. Just filling it, refilling it and cleaning it with a little robot in there at the moment. There's a lot of work to do here. We've got to put some travertine down and these things here aren't fixed. So that's a job that we're going to do together while I'm here. So I might do some videos on it. I mean, I'm still not 100% decided on what this channel is going to be about, but really I just like to share my adventures, and part of the adventure of life is, you know, doing things that you don't normally do, you know, like laying travertine and things like that. So I probably will share it. Might interest some people. And here's the main attraction of the property. The old chooks. Hello. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's come over and brought us some food. Unfortunately, I haven't. But it's very nice to meet you. I think I've met you before. You're the ringleader, aren't you? Does that make sense to you?
I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space.
Yeah, I don't think they've had to buy eggs for a while. I need to double check with Dad how many chickens he's actually got now, because a few of them have been, well, Bonnie got one of them, and I think a few of them have just died, natural causes. Look at this chicken. Look. She's poking her head, oh, she's stopped doing it now. She's poking her head through the fence to, come on, carry on, don't mind me. To get the nice fresh grass. I don't think you can see the name on there anymore, but they live in Cluckingham Palace. For those of you that appreciate a cheesy pun. Right, onwards and upwards. I'm all alone now because the doggos have gone in with Dad and Amanda to make lunch. So I've only got about 10 minutes and I've got to go and join them. But I'm just going down the bank now. So where I am now, down there at the bottom of the land there's a river. So the land goes all the way to the river. But during these months when there's a lot of rain, all this floods. And after the floods, about this time of year actually, it all goes mental. And it's like the Congo down there. You have to go down there with a machete just to even see the river. It's crazy, and there's snakes and all sorts down there, so it's definitely the wild down there. This is probably one of the best places though, because it's really secluded, it's shaded, and there's all these epic lily orchid things. There's a little stream that runs through here. Oh God, keep walking through spider webs. There's a little stream that runs through here. I don't know if you can hear it. If I shut up for a second, you'll be able to hear it. So it's actually a natural spring, and this is, oh, I can't get that off now. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit broken, but there was a glass here, so you could sort of help yourself. And there's a few spiders and things living in it. But yeah, Dad was just telling me earlier that there was a nice palm tree here in amongst all this, and it looked epic, but it fell down one year. And he actually just picked it up and planted it outside the pool area. I'll show you a clip of that over the top of this, where it is now. And it's actually managed to take root, and it's still alive, so it's pretty incredible. But just look at this area.
So the days became weeks, it felt just like the night before. You were slowly fading in my mind.
While I'm here, I really hope to try and get a bit fitter, a bit healthier, you know, try and de-stress, make the most of it while I'm here. So I'll be hopefully doing a bit of surfing, which is something I enjoy. Struggle to find time to go to the gym these days with my long working hours, so I'm going to try and make the most of being here. Anyway, check out this fig tree. In fact, there's multiple fig trees. And there's actually fig trees growing on it. Look at that. Did I say fig trees? I meant fig fruit. Fig fruit growing on it. So give it a month or two and they'll be ripe for harvesting. Look at it, there's just so many of them. Looking forward to trying those in the summer. I will be back here in the summer for probably a long weekend. And can't forget the most important thing, the kennel. So whenever they want to go out for the day, this is where the doggos live, and they have free roam. At the beginning, Tatty did have a habit of, well, you can see he still digs, because there's holes everywhere, but he had the habit of digging his way out. But yeah, this is their little shack. It's bigger than some people's actual home. Dogs don't know how good they've got it. I am here for 4 weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to track all the new plants and flowers that are coming out as they come out. If you look just here, I'll flip the camera, you can see that the rhododendrons are coming out. Dad's planted a lot of them because they're pretty beautiful when they're big. But yeah, this one looks a bit sad. But it's just opening up, so hopefully soon it'll look nice and beautiful. This is an epic oak tree that we did have another oak tree here, but that had to be cut down because it was splitting and it was sort of leaning towards the house, so it was better to just cut it down. But yeah, it's pretty beautiful. So before the pool area was built, this was the barbecue area. You can understand why. There's ample seating and it's sheltered underneath the tree. Still chill here sometimes. It's a pretty cool place to be. Trouble is there's just so many mozzies around here in the summer. That's the only problem. There's my new car there. And that's the workshop. There's a lot of wildlife here. They get boar, they get deer, they get these little, I don't know what they call them. It's like groundhog things. I'm sure my dad will correct me and I'll put it down here, what they're called. But they dig up the lawn. As soon as Dad plants something, they're straight in there, getting out the roots. So he does try and set traps for them, but they're pretty elusive, is the word I'm looking for. There's lizards everywhere, snakes. In the sort of like a bamboo area up the top there, there's a load of snakes in there hiding out. But yeah, the lizards are the coolest thing. They're just crawling around all over the place. You can spot them really easily. I'm a bit of a nerd for that sort of thing. When I was a kid, I was always the one in the woods hunting for looking under rocks, picking up wood lice and spiders and all sorts. I never feared insects. I was fascinated by them. I used to collect them. They used to call me Bug Boy in primary school. I used to hate it, but I think it's quite cute, really. It's the rope swing, main attraction. Can't have a garden this big with this many trees without having a rope swing, can you? Nothing beats a good rope swing. It's nice to just swing here and take in nature. Listen to how quiet it is. I've just popped in and had some lunch and I've come back out and it's clouded over a bit, but I'm going to continue the tour. So, can't beat a good swing though, can you? So there is another beehive down here. I don't know if it's occupied. Oh, look at these. Some more of these lilies. They look really cool. I keep hearing animals scuttling away as I'm walking around here. I'm not sure what they are, but probably lizards and things. It's so quiet, can't get over it. It's dead silent in the morning when you get up. Just hear some birds here and there and can't hear any roads, any planes, anything. Great. So apparently this is Dad's new orchard. There's lots of trees he's planted here, so this looks like an apple tree. Oh no, is it a cherry? It's an apple tree, yeah. Okay. That looks like a cherry. This is definitely a cherry. Yeah. It's a white cherry blossom. Another white cherry blossom. Oh, this looks like a nectarine, is it? Yep, nectarine. Awesome. This area is going to be great when all these are grown up. There's another fig over there. When all these are grown up and they've got fruit all over them, it's going to be incredible. Is this an existing one? Not sure what this is. It looks like a peach or something. Could just be a random tree. I'm sure Dad will tell me later. They even got a beehive here ready, so you can pollinate the flowers and get the orchard up and running quickly, producing fruit. I can smell. Oh, there's a lizard. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. I can smell lemon balm. Or is it mint? It's really strong. I always get those two muddled up, lemon balm and mint. I can never tell the difference. I don't think I've got a very good nose. It's all the dust I breathe in on building sites. So there is a path, I think, down there. I'll show you if I can. Once I've done the tour, I'll see how far I can get down the hill before I reach the bush, as it were, and potential flooding. Because we're on a hill here, and obviously the river runs down the bottom of the hill, which I sort of described before. Dad's always making contraptions, and there's a little bench here he's made. So you can sit and admire the orchard behind you, or this old barn. And there's a little old barbecue area over there, which we're not actually using at the moment. It needs a bit of work, but it looks like it was an old... I'm getting bitten to death by bugs here, sitting here, but it's worth it to be outside amongst all this. The sun's back out now as well, which is great. But yeah, as I was saying, so there's a little, there's a barn, which he isn't really using for anything at the moment. I mean, it's kind of falling down. It needs a lot of work, and there's plenty of other stuff. Like the house itself needs work. So there's just too much work here, really. But yeah, it's just an interesting piece of land. There's always something to see. There's always something going on. There's always animals everywhere, and yeah, it just beats being where I am in the UK, and beats being at work. So this is the pile of wood where Dad's often finding snakes. I'm not sure whether I should disturb it, but if we lift up some of these, we might find snakes hiding in amongst the wood. They hibernate here in the winter because it's warm, and then obviously in the summer they'll be on top of here sunbathing. It's that time of year when they start emerging. I don't really want to root around too much in here. I don't want to find an adder or something. A little grass snake would be alright. Can you give us a little grass snake? There's loads of ants under there. I think all the lizards buggered off as soon as they heard me stomping towards it. There's some more bamboo, little bamboo forest going on here. Dad's having an absolute mare with a bamboo. Like, just the problem with bamboo is it spreads underground, so the roots come out, and you can see here all these new bamboo shoots coming up. Look. So the bamboo here, it's put its sort of roots coming under the ground, and then these shoots come up, and they just spread. And he's constantly trying to pull them out of the ground and cut them down, but it just means that the bamboo forest is advancing further and further out. When you plant bamboo, you've got to put some metal structures under the ground to stop the roots spreading. Otherwise, it just gets out of control. Oh, what was that? It's a lizard. Can you see that? I don't know how. I'm quite zoomed out. Let me see if I can approach him. Hopefully, he won't run away. I can't see the screen at all, by the way, because it's so sunny. But he's on this piece of wood down here. Can you see him? He's on this piece of wood here. There he goes, and he's gone. But yeah, there are lizards everywhere here. Okay, some beehives, and there are some bees going in and out of those, so I'm not going to walk in front of them, because that's where the flight path goes straight out the front of them. So if you walk in that, you're likely to be intercepted, as it were. So it's currently the 28th of April. It's about 17, 18 degrees. But it feels so much warmer in the sun. It feels about 25, maybe not 25, maybe 22, 23. It feels lovely and warm. There's a nice light breeze. I sound like a weatherman, don't I? I just thought I'd update you on what the current climate was, and you can compare it to where you are. I find those sorts of things interesting, but then I am a bit of a nerd. So. I can hear buzzing, and it's not coming from the direction of the beehives. So I'm a little bit concerned that they're swarming somewhere. It sounds really loud. There's definitely a swarm of bees somewhere around here. Dad was saying earlier that there's a load of them swarming in the chimney of the house, which is not ideal.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Shit, the bees have started swarming over around the pool. Crap, they're up there. I wondered why you were running. I know, I just saw them. They're up there. I saw you running, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then I heard the noise.
I was looking round. What's going on? I should have gone and sprayed my.
They're looking to.
They're finding somewhere to nest, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go in my bloody hive.
Oh, please don't pick the roof. Please don't pick the roof.
Oh dear.
I've got to go and spray some attractant in that because I keep forgetting to do it, and had I done it, of course.
Yeah, I thought they were going in. I thought they were going in there with you. I was like, oh god,
Yeah, well, I thought.
got to come out and rescue you somehow. Get the net.
Attacking us, Jesus.
Scary. Anyway, they're flown away now. Right, so we've essentially done a full loop now. So if I turn the camera around, so this is the bamboo woods where we started. We started on the other side, where the first beehive is, and then the two doggos joined us, and we walked up this way and round, and we've gone all the way around the land, down past the pool, past the potager, the vegetable garden, and then we walked down into that little woods where the stream was, and then we've gone all the way around past the rope swing, which is down the back there, past the new orchard, around the barn where the second bamboo forest is, and the snakes hang out, and now we're here. And this is the entrance. So we drive our cars up this way, park around the back, and here we are in this magical land. So that concludes the tour, at least for the time being. Starting to feel a bit rough now, a bit hungover. We went to a village event last night. It was basically just a massive party, big piss up, with a live band and stuff. There's only about 500 people living here in this village, but about 20% of them turned up, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, feeling a bit worse for wear this morning. Now, there were multiple paths here, but I think a lot of them have been overgrown. See if I can find one. This looks promising. Down this way. Let's go, see what we can see. If it wasn't for the fact that I was stomping through here, you'd probably see all sorts of animals. Oh, it's a bit boggy, it's already muddy. Cool. Well, you see what I mean? It's bloody wilderness. Well, Jesus, there's so many bugs down here. So this is as far as it looks like this is as far as I can get. So there would have been a path here. I mean, you just need to come down here with a machete and carve your way through. But the river's down there somewhere. But yeah, this time of year you've got no hope. It's easier in the winter. You can see it, but it's obviously flooded, so you can't get down there. Anyway, yeah, let's make our way back up, shall we? Up through the wilderness. Oh, I can hear a car. That's rare. There is a road just down there as well. Very small, quiet road, but I guess that's the neighbours coming home from shopping or something. Oh, it's quite steep, this hill. But I'll show you where we're walking so you get an idea of where on the property this is. There's the house up there. Oh. Right. Let's go check a closer look at the vegetable garden. And maybe say hello to the chickens again. And then I'm going to relax the rest of the afternoon by the pool, because tomorrow we're starting with work. It's Sunday today, so we're treating it like a Sunday. Plus it's the first time the sun's been out since we've been here, so got to make the most of it really, haven't you? Hello. Here we are then at the vegetable garden. There's not a lot growing at the moment, but it's just the start of the season, so. Looks like we've got onions or something there. Got raspberries or blackberries here. There's a lot of palm trees they're trying to raise so they can make this place look extra tropical. Loads of straws. Straws look like they're getting eaten though. And then over here, we've actually got some rhubarb, which I believe Dad harvested some of this morning. And then over here we've got, well, the laundry. In front of that we've got a grapevine, if you can see it. A couple of grapevines. Right, if we continue around here, we've got a kiwi here, I think. Another kiwi, another little nursery in here where we've got some grapevines growing and some nettles. Yeah, there's always loads of bugs and things in here, spiders and whatnot. Oh look, there's a lizard. What are you up to? Oh, there he goes. There's lizards everywhere. Right, and there's another tunnel here, which is, I think, a potting nursery. Some aubergines there. Other things that are being propagated in here. Very cool. I'm not quite sure what these are. I'll find out from Dad and I'll leave it here. Let you know. But they're all growing up the wall there. Well, that's pretty much it for this time of year. Obviously, there's a lot more stuff around July, August, September. Those are the best months to get stuff from the potager. I think it's time I got my shorts on. It's really starting to get warm. One day I want to find my own little corner of the world and be able to grow my own vegetables and keep some chickens and things like that, and create a little food forest. But first I want to sort of travel the world and see everything before I decide where I want to finally end up and stay for good. That's the plan anyway. Well, that's pretty much the tour for the land. I haven't toured the house yet, but I will just talk about it and I'll superimpose some videos of the interior over the top here, because it'd be a bit more interesting than just you following me around, walking around the house. So the house is pretty old. It was built in the 17th century, I believe, and it's pretty dated. It's a lovely big house and the rooms are massive, but there's a lot of work needs doing. So yeah, Dad's slowly getting through all that while trying to also manage this unruly land. So it's a lot of work, but it's an incredibly beautiful place, very serene. Just come here and all your troubles melt away. So yeah, it's his little corner of paradise. But the house, yeah, it does get pretty cold in the winter apparently, but they've got these sort of log burners in the main living spaces to keep them warm. We're actually working on, Dad's put up a load of insulation so far in the house, but he needs me to come in and do all the sockets and things before he can close all that up. So that's what I'm here for. The house does stay cool though in the summer because of the fact that the house breathes, you know, there's nothing sealed up really. So it can get cold when it's cold, but it does stay cool in the summer, which is nice. When it's, you know, when you've got sort of 40-degree heat, you don't really want that in the house. But there's not many modern amenities in the house, you know. I mean, he's put some ensuite showers and things in and stuff like that, which is great. But yeah, everything else is very basic. There's no aircon or anything like that, but we don't really need it, to be honest. You can live without it. It's split over 3 floors. You've got a very generous attic space, and he's got quite a lot of electricity generated off solar panels off the top of the workshop there. So on a day like today, he's got free electricity pretty much, which is good. And it's also used to power the pool house to keep that going. So yeah, I won't bore you with all the details, but it's a beautiful house, beautiful land, and yeah, I'm going to be spending the next 4 weeks here, so I'm very lucky. And I will try and share as much of it with you as possible. I think that will be all from me today. I'm not going to keep you any longer, so I hope you found this video interesting. Really, it was just me showing you where I'm going to be for the next 4 weeks, where my base camp is. So if I don't get that much footage outside of here, you'll understand why, because this is an incredible place to be and to stay. But I will do my best to share what I can with you. So I hope you stick around and for those future videos. If you like this, you enjoyed it, it was entertaining for you, then please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see those future videos that are coming up, then feel free to subscribe. And if you turn on that bell notification, then you'll be notified when those videos come out. But until then, I will leave you to it. The next video will appear here somewhere. So yeah, if you're interested, click that and carry on. Otherwise, I bid you adieu, au revoir, and have a lovely day.